What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So behind me is a Fiesta ST 2014. It is a Cat N and it's a stolen and recovered car. So now we purchased this car off Copa. I had no intentions of buying a Fiesta ST, but this car went for a very good price. So I bid £2,500 for this Fiesta ST, and with all the fees it comes to a grand total of just over £3,100. As you guys know, you can't just go down to the salvage yard to pick up these cars from Copa. You have to get them delivered. Now there is one issue with that, guys. While this car was on transit to this location, somebody did nick parts of it. I'll show you guys that in a bit, but before I show you guys that, I want to show you the keys. So I've got two keys here for the Fiesta ST. The only issue is these keys are absolutely useless. I'm not getting any response from the car at all. Either the battery is completely dead or these keys are not registered with the car. So I got a feeling we might have to reprogram these keys again. As you guys know, it is a stolen recovered car, so whoever's basically nicked the car, I've got a feeling they might have just deleted these keys. Someone actually stole the skirt, so if you look down there, you're actually missing the skirt. Now I'm going to put the pictures up of the car in the auction. You'll see that the car does have a skirt on both sides. It's just that side that's been nicked, and if you come out this way, someone's tried to take this one off and they were unsuccessful. So lucky for us, these skirts don't cost much. And I think it's about £40 for a skirt, so all we need to do is purchase a skirt for that driver's side. So I've got a feeling what's happened is that while this car was in transit, somebody was trying to nick parts off it. So they pulled off that side. We tried to do the same here. Bumper is cracked from just there, so we're gonna have to probably replace that. If you don't replace it, we might just repair it, because as you know, this is a budget build, so we don't want to spend too much on it. So the bonnet is all crease stripped down here. So what we're going to do is just completely replace it. I'm hoping to find a white bonnet so I can just put that straight on, because I don't want to be painting parts. I don't want Z to waste time, painting parts. I want to just get white parts and just put them on. I mean, if you can't really find parts in the white, we'll just have to paint them. But like I said, it is a budget build, so we want to spend the least amount of money on the car. Someone's actually painting these rims black, so I'm not really a big fan of this colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these rims resprayed back to the original grey. I think grey looks much better on these cars. Black, it's not probably the best. It's not really the best look for the car. So comment down below, guys, what you guys think is the best colour for this car. Is it black or is it the original grey? So like I mentioned before, guys, the driver's side skirt is missing. In the auction, it was on the pictures. So I've got a feeling, while the car was being recovered here, someone did nick the side skirt. It only cost £40 for a side skirt, so I could have just gone to Copa and told them the situation, that someone nicked parts of the car while it was in transit. But to be honest with you, I can't really go through the hassle. I can't be asked to go through the hassle of actually talking to them and trying to explain what happened. I'd rather just purchase the part and just put it on. It's only 40 quid. So coming to the back of the car, you'll see that the rear bumper is popped out from here. It has been popped out. I've just got a feeling, I'm not too sure why it's popped out, to be honest.
I reckon that will just go straight back in.
Yeah, it should do. I mean, the brackets seem fine back there.
Everything's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
As you can see, all the clips on a bumper is perfectly fine.
Yeah, that can be popped back in.
Yeah, but it does look like this back bumper has been sprayed before.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. So I reckon the car, look at that. You see the cracks through your...
Oh yeah, well spotted that, mate, well spotted. So I might just have to get a white rear bumper or just get this one resprayed. Not sure what they've done there. It looks like house paint on there.
Yeah, I think someone's done, that's a really bad touch up.
Yeah, that's quite a bad touch up, guys.
Yeah.
It's sticking out quite a lot. Sticks out like a sore thumb.
That's what I think. The back diffuser, the rear diffuser, it's all burnt and melted.
It's actually missing, the back box is actually missing. The rest of the exhaust is there, it's just the back box that's missing. But what I don't understand is, why is all this bit here burnt? I don't get that.
I think personally, the guy must have had a universal back box on here.
Yeah.
That's why he's taking the old one off. Now, obviously, universal one will come straight up here. Obviously, an exhaust being universal,
yeah,
it's not going to fit properly.
It won't have the factory fitting.
Yeah, it ain't going to have factory fitting, and obviously he's burnt that away. So
do you reckon the exhaust system was like splitting flames and it just kind of caught fire?
I think, yeah, it must have. Well, he must have been giving it some, because for it to melt like that.
Do you know, I reckon the boy racers own this car. That's why it's got so many different cosmetic mods and a massive exhaust system. So I'm hoping this car's got some kind of a tune or some kind of a remap to make it go even faster.
Yeah, you never know. It might have a stage one on it or something like that.
Or what if it's got a downpipe? A nice one.
Well, there you go then. We're loving life.
Maybe it bangs and pops.
Yeah, there you go. We're even loving life even more.
Anyways, guys, we are going to be putting this car back to stock, but let us know what you guys want to see in this car. What kind of mods? It looks. If you look up here, someone's actually taken off the ST badge. Now I don't know why they've done that. These badges are quite cheap. They literally cost you 20 quid for a brand new ST badge. So whoever's done that, it's just pointless. Do you reckon the person that nicked the side skirt nicked that badge as well?
I think personally it must have. That's literally a blade going into it.
If you own the car, you would never scratch off the blade, would you?
Well, obviously not.
Not even a blade, maybe
This
like
car,
a flat
this car's practically like it's stolen recovered and it's vandalised at the same time.
No, on the Copart listing it did say it was vandalised and it's stolen recovered.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of both. Down here, the light's obviously broken, but that's not an issue. They're quite cheap, these lights are. Now, the rear lights have been painted. I have tried to scratch this off, but it's just not coming off. But I have found a pair of lights for this car, and it's like £40 for a pair of lights, so they're really cheap anyway. So we're just gonna take these off and put the normal lights back on. Not a big fan of dark lights. I actually thought that was paint first because whoever's just so you know guys, it is a wrap, it's not paint. I actually thought it was paint because whoever's done the wrap job on it, they've done a very good job of it.
It's actually paint.
It's nice wrap.
Are you sure? That's that looks like paint.
Can you see the layers of the? Can you see the wrap?
Oh yeah. So whoever's done this wrap, as you can see here, that's been scratched off, and they've done a very good job of that. Very good job of that.
You know what I think has happened? Someone's tried to take the wrap off, and obviously it's been tucked in so well, it's hard to get to the bit where it's been tucked in, because it's tucked in underneath this strip here. So they've obviously taken a blade and tried to scratch it off and then peel it, but they've been unsuccessful. Instead they've actually damaged the...
It's a good job of the wrap, but to be honest, it's gotta go.
Yeah, whoever's done that wrap, 10 out of 10, but it looks horrible on this car though.
Yeah, it's gotta
it does not suit black wrap.
It's gotta go.
So yeah, same again this side, this light needs replacing. I think all the rims will need refurb. Actually, do you know what? Not that bad. That one looks alright. It's just this one here that's got a bit of curving. See, all around here, that's all curved, so we're going to have to basically refurb that and paint that the original colour, which is a grey silver, I think. So yeah. But all the tyres, they have plenty of thread though.
We've got plenty of thread, but as you can see on here, that's damaged. That's an MOT failure, so we're going to have to be changing the tyres.
Oh yeah, definitely, but they don't cost too much, so yeah, we definitely have to change that.
Yeah.
Looks like someone had a badge on there and they've peeled it off. It's left behind quite a bit of residue.
Yeah, I think we just have to get some solvent remover.
Yeah, that should do the job. Right, so moving to the inside of the car, guys, you'll see that it is quite a bit of a mess. We've got loads of water bottles there, I don't know why. Looks like the guy that stole the car might have been trying to keep hydrated while being chased by the cops. What do you reckon, T?
You never know, I think it's that ice cream as well.
So yeah guys, it looks like someone's actually trying to mess about with the car. There's like a module on the floor, I really don't know why. Do you reckon whoever's nicked the car, they're trying to look for a tracker?
Yeah,
So
I think they must be looking underneath for a tracker, or they must be looking inside here for a tracker.
Yeah.
But obviously behind here, because behind here is the fuse box location. So obviously that's most likely where a tracker would be, well, your main cut-off point. But yeah, I reckon he's been looking around for a tracker, and obviously he never found one.
There's a bit of mess on the floor, a bit of dirt. But apart from that, it's actually alright. It actually smells quite nice. Normally when you get these cars, they've been sat around in the salvage yard for quite a while and they give off quite a bad smell. But this is actually quite nice smelling, to be honest. It actually smells better than the GTR.
Yeah, I think the GTR had half a pizza crust in the back, didn't it?
It had a mouldy pizza.
Yeah.
No mouldy pizza in this one, guys. So yeah, just water bottles. So yeah guys, up here you'll see that we've got these registration plate. Now this is not the registration plate for this car. This says 15. Now our car is a 2014 model. Now you're wondering why have we got these random plates in our car? Well, whoever's nicked this car obviously used these plates on the car when it was being driven around. It's basically so if police scan the actual plates for the car, they know straight away that it's stolen. So what they do is they'll put these plates on so the police can't basically track the car. Do you reckon if we type that into a search, that would give us another Fiesta ST?
Yes, it
the white one.
Let's go on tax check. What's the reg?
YT15 YZA.
Well, it says white Ford.
Oh, someone's definitely.
So it looks like someone has.
They've cloned the plates basically.
Yep, and look, obviously somebody now is using this vehicle currently, and that is the details of the car. 1.6 obviously.
White Ford,
yeah, white Ford.
If I had these plates on this car, the police would think I'm driving that person's car, even though this is a stolen car. So that's how these guys get away with it. So obviously I'm gonna have to throw these away because they're no good to us. And obviously this is a 14 plate, not a 15 plate. So yeah guys, I think you're a little too close to my face, so if you just kind of give it a bit of distance, you know.
Don't worry, social distancing.
So yeah guys, like I just showed you, those are stolen plates and they belong to a 2050 model, another Ford Fiesta in white as well. So what people tend to do is just clone the plates, so when they nick the car, they just put the plates on and they just drive around, and the police probably just think, oh, it's a legit car when they're scanning the system. So yeah, it is a Fiesta ST2 model. Now they come in Fiesta ST1, 2 and 3. Now I'm not an expert, all I know is the ST1 is a base model, very basic. You don't get the Sony system, you get just all fabric seats. The ST2, you basically get the Sony system, you get the half leather, half fabric Recaro seats, you get the heated seats as well. You get various of the features that I don't really remember. All I know is the Fiesta S3 is a higher model, so you get like cruise control, sat nav, auto headlights, rain sensors, that kind of stuff. So this isn't like a low spec, it's not a high spec, it's a medium range spec. It's a decent car, it's not bad. And it's a shame you don't start, because I would love to start it up and see how it sounds. Right, so if I put my foot down the clutch, I think the key sensor is back here somewhere. It's just there. If I put the key there, press the button, absolutely nothing. Car's completely dead. So yeah guys, the first thing we need to do on this Fiesta is get these keys coded to the car. So once we've got it coded, we can start the car, move it around as well. Because right now we don't know if we've got any mechanical issues with the car. The only way we're going to find out is once we've got the keys coded and we can start the car. So yeah guys, that's our budget build. Let us know what you think. Comment down below if you guys want to see any mods to this car, because right now the only thing I want to do is put everything back to stock, because the car looks absolutely horrible the way it is right now. So yeah, I want to kind of get everything back to stock. Once you've done that, you guys can kind of drop your messages about what kind of mods you want to see. So yeah guys, we are going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. You have got a bunch of builds coming to the channel. I think we've got like 4 more cars coming. We've got a 4x4 performance car, and we've got a saloon. We've also got a small little hatchback as well. So guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Performance Rebuilds. Now what we do on Instagram is we always do a lot of votes and polls as well. So if you guys want to have an input on the build, you can do that on Instagram. So what we tend to do is, let's say if we were to paint this rim, we'd take a picture of it, we'd put it on Instagram, we'd ask you guys, shall we paint it this colour or that colour? Then you guys get to choose what colour we should paint the rims. We tend to do that for pretty much every aspect of the car that's going to get a colour change. So that way you guys can have an input on the project as well. So yeah guys, we are going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching. Comment, like, share and subscribe. I'm going to see you guys on the next video.